Okay, so what I want to do is I want to go through some basic lingo that we're going to be using and make you understand the payment terms when it comes to a normal CPA network and what we do with A1 revenue. Okay? Now, if you guys are completely unfamiliar with CPA, you guys might be wondering what are the payment terms, right, when it comes to CPA network, and what does stuff like weekly net 7 mean, what does stuff like monthly net 15 mean, all that kind of stuff. Now, we basically have a simple requirement for our affiliates. If you want to get paid weekly, providing that your traffic is good and providing that your quality is good, we'll pay you weekly, okay? But we pay you weekly net 7. So let me write this down. What we do is you have $1,000 that you generate per week. We pay you weekly net 7, okay? I do apologize about my handwriting. Just circle this, weekly net 7. Now, if you're wondering what that means, it means that if you generate commissions, let's say for example, the first week of September. So September 1st to September 6th. Okay, so that is the week. So it's going to start with a Monday, going to end up with a Sunday. Okay, this is Monday, and then ends off with a Sunday. With weekly net 7, all the commissions that you generate from this period, from this week, Monday to Sunday, it gets paid 7 days after. Okay, so let's imagine Monday to Sunday, all the commissions, you add 7 days after. 7 days after. Okay? And that's pretty much it. So any commission that you generate from a week, it could be, even if you start traffic on a Wednesday, okay, of that week, okay, we just look at it from a weekly perspective. So every single week from Monday to Sunday, it doesn't have to start off at the first, it's just Monday to Sunday. So every single week that you generate at least $1,000, right, between Monday to Sunday, even if you generate the whole $1,000 just on a Sunday, right, you'll still get paid 7 days after that week. Okay, so very, very simple. And what happens is, I mean, we don't really generate the invoices automatically. If you fall below this, if you fall below $1,000 per week, then our platform that we use is called Has Offers. But the platform that we use, it doesn't actually generate the invoice if you generate anything below $1,000. So it's carried over to the next week until you generate $1,000, right, in total. I mean, if you can generate $1,000 in total, then the invoice is generated, and you literally get paid 7 days after the invoice is generated, okay? So again, let me just clarify, just make it very, very simple for you. So September 1st to September 6th, you start running traffic between any of these days, so any day between Monday to Sunday, okay? It could be Thursday, it could be Friday, it could be Sunday. But as long as you do it before 12 p.m. or 12 a.m. On the following Monday, okay, then that week's commissions will get paid by us through a back wire 7 days after this week. And once we've done that, what happens is it happens on a rolling scale. So the next week, the next Monday to Sunday gets paid 7 days after. The next Monday to Sunday gets paid 7 days after. So there's always going to be a delay period between the week they generate the money and the commissions that you have. Okay? And that's why we have the net 7. If it was net 3, then we get paid 3 days after the week. Okay? So weekly net 3 would mean that Monday to Sunday you get paid 3 days after, which would probably be like Wednesday, on the following week. And there's net 0, which means Monday to Sunday you get paid on the next week, the following Monday, right after the Sunday. Okay? So that's the very, very simple terms when it comes to what we offer for if you generate $1,000 per week. Now, if you generate less than $1,000 per week, okay, you might be on monthlies. So let's put less than $1,000. My handwriting is crazy. Less than $1,000 per week. What happens is you're now on monthly net 15. Okay? Which means, very, very simple, This is why it's so important for one of your first goals to be to generate at least $1,000 a week, right, with the network. If you guys generate $1,000 a week, it's going to help you massively cash flow wise. So monthly net 15 means whatever month, so it could be September, October, so let's say just December, right? Whatever month you generate all your commissions, okay? So let's say, for example, you generate $300 per week, okay? So you're not going to be, even though you generated more than $1,000 for the month, because you don't generate $1,000 per week, you're not going to have this weekly net 7, okay? If, let's say, for example, you generate $300 per week, that means in December, you would have probably generated, I mean, there's 4.5 weeks in the month, but let's just be very, very simple. We use just simple maths. Let's say 4 weeks in a month. So let's say, for example, you generate $1,200 in commissions, okay, in December. What happens is you get paid 15 days with net 15, similar to net 7, you get paid 15 days after the month, okay? So you get paid on January 15th. So this $1,200 they generated in December will get paid to you on January 15th, okay? And that's pretty much the 2 payment terms that we offer within A1. Now, one word, just to let you guys know, I mean, you guys would have seen this on the application when you guys wanted to join up with the network, is that what happens automatically with the software that we use is we can only pay on invoices, okay? And if you generate less than $1,000 with us, then your commissions will be pending, right, until you've generated at least $1,000 and then the invoice is generated. Okay, so it's not like your commissions will never get paid out, right? If you generated $300 from the network and you're wondering why isn't it being paid out, you basically just need to generate a minimum of $1,000 and then all those commissions get paid out, or they'll be paid out on a monthly net 15 basis. Okay, so even if you generated $1,000 in January, okay, and then you generated, let's say you generated $500 in January, and then you generated $600 in July, okay? So then now, all those commissions from January to July, they get paid on a monthly net 15 basis, right? And they'll get paid, right, on the next month, 15 days after, so 15 days into the next month. So they get paid on August the 15th, okay? Very, very simple. So guys, most of you guys anyway, you guys are going to be on weekly net 7. At this point in time, I don't know if we'll be able to do faster payment terms than that. It might depend on the affiliate and the affiliate history and whatnot. We might be able to extend some stuff to some specific affiliates. But typically, most people are going to start off at monthly net 15, and once you start doing $1,000 a week, we'll switch over to weekly net 7, okay, which is basically 7 days after the week they generate the commissions. And again, monthly net 15 is basically going to be 15 days after the month they generate the commissions. And again, that's pretty much the normal payment terms for most networks anyway. But this is just a video just so you guys understand the lingo and understand that cash flow is king. Okay, so make sure that you guys have cash flow. And that's why one of the main objectives that you guys want to have, especially if you guys are a VIP member, there should be no excuse for you not to be at least doing $1,000 a week. I mean, that's only what, maybe $30, $150 per day. So that's very, very achievable, okay, especially with the VIP campaigns. So guys, make it your goal to go on weekly net 7, okay, as fast as possible. It's going to help you, it's going to be in your best favor, okay? So it's your boy, Mr. Opulent. I'm going to see you guys soon.